So picture this, it is January the 12th, and I get a notification on my phone saying you have been paid £40,000. Wait, £41,000 to be exact. I look at my phone and I'm like, wow, I actually did it. I actually cracked the code. And I say this because I was shocked, but not totally shocked, because I had prepared for this campaign. I'd put things in place to make this campaign a success. But I was like, wow, I didn't expect that many sales to come in a short space of time. And since then, this was a few years ago, since then I've been able to do multiple 5-figure days, 100K in a day, 250,000 a day with this proven system. So I'm selling my coaching services and I'm helping women get confident, and people are really buying it. And it's not an accident, it's not a fluke. This is proven methods. And before I tell you how I did it and how you can do it too, I want to just take you back a little bit, because I don't want you to think I was born into money. I don't want you to think that I had it all together. No. I grew up in a council estate in Ilford, Essex, with my mom, my brother, my sister. And we didn't have much. But we had love. And it's like we had passion. You know what I mean? We had passion. My mom allowed me to be creative. You know, she had friends over, and I would often be like, hey, my mom's friends are over, they are drinking our drink, why don't I charge them for this? You know, so I started charging people to drink at our home, and you know, it was only like 20p a drink. They were supportive, they would buy it. And then I just started thinking of new ways to make money. I was like, hey, my mom's friends like have cane rows and extensions and braids, why don't I learn that and charge them to do it? And you know, that's really where I started my entrepreneurial journey, just being a little child and having this creative expression. Remember, there was no social media, so I wasn't scared to put my services out there. I wasn't scared to do any of that. I was just going forward with it, with power, okay? But I found myself many years later with my son. And I feel like when I had my son, my responsibilities changed. I wasn't, you know, able to just travel, get up and go and try new things. My responsibilities changed. I had to think more about my life. And what had happened is, as my creativity went, my energy went as well. And I found myself going back and back and back. And I ended up losing my home. And I found myself homeless. In the UK, you know, government support, I'm so grateful. They were able to place me in a hostel. And I remember being in this tiny room with my son and thinking, this cannot be how my life goes. Like, absolutely not. I remember crying, sitting on the bed, looking at my son and just crying, being like, how did I end up here? I was so creative before. I had so much energy, so much aliveness. What is going on? And I remember phoning my dad, crying because I was in a little room, and saying, Dad, I'm in a small room. Like, I feel so stuck. He was like, take a breath. He was like, remember, even if you're in a 5-bedroom house, you're only ever in one room at a time. So take a breath and you will figure this out. And I was like, Dad, no, I need you to help me. You know, I was desperate for help. But that information that he gave me changed my life. I did figure it out. And I want to help others figure it out too, you know? So I remember sitting in this hostel and just being there with my laptop. You know, I had a laptop and I was like, I'm gonna learn how to, you know, get myself out of this situation. All right. So I wasn't thinking about coaching people. I wasn't thinking about doing any of that. I was thinking about how to get myself out of this situation. So I went and got myself a job and I started working in schools. It was amazing. And then I stumbled upon network marketing. And I'm not gonna go deep into that story as we build up our relationship, and we, you know, I'll go into all those stories. But I started a network marketing company, and that taught me the foundations of business. It taught me how to present. It taught me how to be confident. It taught me how to deal with rejection. Even though I didn't make a lot of money in network marketing, it taught me the fundamentals that I can use now. I even got to stay with my amazing coach, Stormy. Love her to bits. Got to stay with her at her home. She is the #1 network marketer in the world. And I got to stay with her and learn from her. And I'll get into that story another time. But for now, just want to let you know my journey has been a series of events, a series of highs, a series of lows that led me to making 40,000 a day, 100,000 a day, 250,000 a day. And not even for myself, my systems, my proven systems have helped other people do the same. I get so many notifications from my students saying, hey coach, I made an extra 2,000, 5,000, 15,000, 100,000, and it lights me up. So let me break down exactly the game plan, and just want to be transparent with you. To make 40,000 pounds in a day, to even make 10,000 pounds in a day, you have to become a new person, okay? You cannot have a 20,000 a year mindset, a 50,000 a year mindset and expect to manifest that, okay? And I'm also gonna say this, it's not gonna take one video, okay? As we go through this journey together, I wanna be teaching you, giving you information. That's why I'm waiting to stay close to me on YouTube, Instagram, wherever. Stay close to me because I'm gonna be giving this information, streaming this information to help you build your online empire. So I went on multiple courses, multiple programs to learn how to build this online sales system. Like, how am I going to get people to buy into me? How am I going to get people to learn more about me? And that's when I stumbled upon building campaigns. How I build my brand, and this is how you can start building your brand too, is learning how to build out phenomenal campaigns. If you look at brands like Nike and Airbnb and Apple, they have big campaigns. They have huge campaigns that shock the nation, that make the nation move. And I'm not a big brand like Nike or Apple. However, I took what they were doing and scaled it down to my level in order to launch campaigns. So when you think about campaign, there are pieces to the puzzle that make a campaign powerful, right? You have to have a strong concept. Okay, my brand was about helping women. You have to have a strong concept that people can buy into. Because if I said, oh, I'm just helping people, live their best life, like, it's not clear. What does that mean? Why are people going to buy into that? So first things first is thinking about the concept. Okay, what is the concept, the big concept that you have, right? The second thing is, as I said, is figuring about your product, your services. Once you have the concept, the idea, what are you going to sell these people? Campaigns are really what shake things up and make people want to buy into you, and was what helped me create such a large income in such a small space of time, okay? As I said to you, this is a long journey and it's gonna take some time. That's why I've put together a special masterclass that breaks down how you can build a big campaign for yourself, how you can launch or relaunch your brand. Like, some of you already done stuff and made money, but now you need to relaunch it to another level. I'm having a private masterclass where I will walk you through the exact sequence. We're gonna need, a couple of hours to go through this. But I want you to clear your schedule, get yourself into the mindset of you're a 6-figure woman, you are a 7-figure woman. Get yourself into that state right now in this season, okay? All I want you to do is click the link below, fill in your DLs, and I'll send you the information of where I'm holding this class to teach you about how to build your online campaign. All right, I'll see you on the other side. God bless.